everyone, it's Julia. Today I wanted just to take a moment and just kind of share a little bit about myself and a little bit about my background. I started sewing when I was very young. The earliest thing that I have that I actually still have is a framed little piece that I gave my grandma, and she actually wrote my name and my age on it. And I was 5 years old, and I did this hand embroidered little elephant and little star, and it was just kind of funny, and it's just such a treasured little thing for me because I still have it now, and I was able to, you know, just to kind of hang on to that, so it was very special. But I started very young, and I kept bugging my mom because I really wanted to sew on the sewing machine, and I would actually wait until she went to town to do grocery shopping, and then I would start sewing. My older brother and sister were home, so I was sort of like supervised, but not really. But I started actually sewing when I was 8 years old, and I started doing little Barbie clothes. And finally my mom just said, you know, if you can sew these little itty bitty darts and these little itty bitty Barbie clothes, you could probably just start sewing your own clothes. And so she really kind of put more of an interest and more time in developing, you know, the skill that I just really wanted to do it so bad. And that's kind of how I started. And I started sewing my own clothes at about age 11. I started sewing my own clothes. But I had the opportunity to go to college, and I did get a degree in textiles and clothing and business. And after college, I went on and I managed fabric stores for a number of years. And when I started having children, I really didn't want to be in retail anymore. And so I came up with Stitches by Julia, and many years did craft shows. And then the great opportunity came up in my little town. We have a flea market, and it's open from Memorial Weekend through Labor Day weekend. I live in Minnesota, so it's a seasonal place, but I am in the middle of 10,000 lakes here, and so it's very touristy, and we have a lot of people here in the summer. And so this was just a really happening flea market, and they had these little buildings that I was able to rent one. And I've had it now for 14 years, and it is so much fun. And so it's kind of like my own little thing. I do mostly handcrafted, and most of it's my stuff. I do, however, kind of let some area artists in too a little bit, and just because I really want to give them a break and let them, you know, show their things. And so every summer I have some area artists in there too. But it's just a blast, and it's only open on Saturday and Sunday. Which is a good thing, but then the bad thing is it's open every Saturday and Sunday all summer long. Very close to my house. I can actually just ride my bike over there, and it's just been really a lot of fun. My number one thing that I have always done is sweatshirts and altered sweatshirts, and I do just, you know, I alter them, I turn them inside out, I cut them up for jackets. I have probably done just about anything possible to a sweatshirt. And I thought I would share with you my upcoming season's sweatshirts that I'm going to be starting with this next week, and kind of do a series on them. I'll show them to you, but I think I have like at least 6 colors on hand right now that I am going to be sewing for my flea market shop. And the date here when I'm actually filming this is March 1st, and the flea market opens on Memorial Weekend. So I have a couple months to really get a lot of product made up. And so I thought this would be a fun series, and yeah, I think I'm going to show you the different colors and explain a little bit about my sweatshirts. These are let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors that I am going to be working on first. I usually, okay, back up. These are a comfort colored sweatshirt, so they are pigment dyed, and I have a couple different suppliers that I get them from, and I can certainly link those down below for you. I use a unisex sizing, so they run big, and I mean, there's pros and cons to pigment dyed sweatshirts, but I just love the broken in feel of them, and they're just nice. They're really comfortable sweatshirts to wear, and I love the colors. They come in a lot of different colors. And so I have a lilac, a seafoam, a light gray, butter color. This is kind of like a greenish tan color, and then the watermelon color. I also went to my local sewing supply store and did get 4 different kind of prints that I thought I could somewhat embellished with. I do a lot of like accessories that I want to be able to display with them also, and I want the colors to kind of look nice. And so I did pick up some prints too. This week I plan on starting with this light gray color, and I'll be back and show you what I've come up with and what I am going to do to the light gray one. And I'm going to just do a series and maybe just link a playlist, so if you're interested in this, you'll be able to kind of just go back and see what I've done to each one of these different sweatshirts in these colors. So I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to get busy sewing, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.